Gentlemen, it's good to see you guys, man. It's been. I feel like it's been years since I've seen you guys.
Missed you.
I missed you guys too. I was like, I get along with 99.9% of the people that have been on the show.
Why not? They come here for a reason.
There's a couple of dicks that may never come back on this show for my own personal reason.
Which episodes is that?
I'll tell you later off mic, man. We got a lot to talk about, guys. Thank you so much for coming back on the show. Appreciate it. Where are you guys driving from again?
Alliston area.
Yeah.
A little bit of a hike, eh?
Not bad.
But you got some time these days.
A little bit of time, yeah.
What are we going to talk about? What's today's show's theme?
Bullshit economy.
So we're going to get into that. And first of all, I just want everybody to know, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
I planned on it.
If you offend anybody, I don't give a shit. And if I offend you, and then I don't give a shit. If you try to cancel me, good luck. I don't give a shit. So we're just going to talk. I've already been very vocal about our current government, about the tariffs that have been going on, about the economy, the industry, tradespeople, strike, potentially, union, non-union. I fucking have nothing. There's nothing off limits, man. So we could talk about whatever the fuck you guys want to talk about, man.
I love that.
Ramble on.
So let me first of all, introduce you, gentlemen, so everyone knows what we're going to talk about.
Fire away.
Chris is back.
Yeah, Chris is back. Wren Contracting, super framer.
Do you have a cape?
Sometimes.
Isn't that against MOL?
Well, yeah. What they don't see, they don't worry about, you know?
Super framer.
Right?
All right.
I'm going to get some slack for that. Sure,
anything else? No, website, whatever. www, get a hold of your phone number.
Instagram, Wren, WREN _contracting. I don't have a website. No idea how to fuck with that.
Okay.
705-985-9736. Also spells Wren, just in case you
That's
forgot.
Right. I remember that. And the email?
Renergy@gmail.com.
That's right.
Brayden with Sandman Construction. 705-333-5881. My website is info@sandcon. And my email is info@sandcon.ca.
Can we get into that company name?
Better framer than Chris.
Not bad.
Let's get ready to rumble. Why do we want to get into that name? I actually told Brayden last time. I was like, that's a cool fucking name. I'm not saying that your name is not cool. I'm just saying that's a cool name.
I think it's awesome.
I would hire both you guys.
I just want to know where it comes from. Like, what's it stem from? I like the name. I think it's dope. I think his logo is sick.
I never asked you that. What was the origin of the name?
Where does it stem from?
Yeah.
It just come to me. Honestly, it just came to me. Like I
Were
said,
you in one of the many accidents that you had?
What's that, sorry?
In one of the many accidents that you had?
Yeah,
you had a vision of Sandman approaching you or something?
No, I just wanted to stick out. I didn't want last name contracting.
Oh, okay, I get it.
That's what I do like about you younger guys in the construction industry. There isn't a lot of last name construction companies. It's always a cool name, and the name has something to do with something.
Right.
But you're saying that it
to be completely honest, it stuck out to me.
Which is dope, though. It's nice. I come from that era of last name. You know, that era where you just you just go and get it tatted on your arm. Everyone did it at the time. I don't know. It's weird, but
it's not.
And I just went neutral. I didn't go carpentry. I didn't go framing because you never know.
You want to open it up,
right? Like you could stem to whatever.
But does that mean you're a super contractor?
No, I can't say that at all.
But you can say you're a super framer.
Sure.
I'm wearing Hickory electrical services. This is actually a nice little...
A Sparky.
Yeah, a Sparky.
Nice.
But it's a nice little hoodie.
That's
you guys remember Easy Money, the movie? Rodney Dangerfield? You're too fucking young for that.
I know the name, but
there was a scene there called the regular guy look runway, where he came up with all these regular guy looks. Okay. I should do like a runway little video show of me wearing everybody's swag.
Sure.
Just the regular, all the guys and stuff
I'm in for that.
And thank you very much. You gave me a little...
I did last time. I felt bad.
I
thought I've worn it. No, maybe not.
Maybe not.
No, he's odd man out.
That one's gonna make you.
We'll
it's
talk
nice.
to Dougie about that one. Can't afford it.
Dougie.
Oh fuck! You want listen? All right, well let's get right into it. But hang on a sec. I'll say something about Dougie for a second. I actually prefer his brother. I'd rather have a crack smoking mare than I have than what we have right now. But we'll get into it. I do want to share something that I saw this morning that someone sent me. Brett Gunlock. He shared a post with me from Tim from Pound for Pound. You guys know Tim? Pound for Pound out west.
Sounds familiar.
It does sound familiar.
So unfortunately, he's leaving the industry. And he shared a couple of posts here, and I just wanted to read them because I want people to hear this. His first post was saying, "No one is your friend in this construction industry. Biggest lesson I have learned. The last nail in the coffin had hourly work lined up for what was supposed to be a couple of months." And then abbreviated, they stated up to 6 months till I had new projects lined up. Then 2 weeks in, they said there was no more work apparently. Scrambled trying to find some for filler work last minute and couldn't, so I had to let the boys go. The following week, the company that I had no more work ends up hiring the boys to go on their payroll. Oh. This industry is a wild place, exceptionally in the sea to sky, and real craftsmanship, skill, and efficiency has stopped being important. I totally fucking agree. 100%. Marketing, smoke and mirrors has won over actually being skilled and efficient. It's a shame because it is increasing the cost of building for the homeowner. It is creating a workforce that doesn't learn the fundamentals, become complacent, and never learn how to efficiently practice their trade. The custom residential construction industry is broken in my area, and I fucking agree with him 1,000%. He's not out completely.
Is that West Coast you said?
Pound for pound.
Oh, it's pretty fucking broken everywhere.
He does amazing fucking work. He's hugely skilled. I would say he's the super force out in the West there.
Wicked.
And he's a super nice fucking guy to boot. And here you go, him basically making an announcement that this fucking industry fucking is brutal. Mm-hmm. Nobody's watching each other's backs, and basically our leaders are not watching our backs. Nope. And it's unfortunate. So now we can get into Dougie.
Well, hold on though. I got a question also. Sure. So basically the guy he was working for, subbing for, took his guys, stole his guys, is what he's saying.
Bingo.
So what didn't they like about him?
His price, I'm gonna guess.
Well, I mean, that's a fucking... The pricing game nowadays is a fucking joke.
Well, but then you got to question the guys.
Unloyal. Obviously, they got some type of paycheck there.
Nobody's watching out for each other. So his guys have been working for him for a little while. He's taking care of food on the table for a little while. And all of a sudden that means fuck all these days?
Well, because everyone's starving. So, I mean, I kind of see it from both ends.
I get it, but I mean, when you got the government handing matches out.
Sure. Yeah. It is kind of a selfish industry. It has to be.
It's brutal, man.
What I mean by that is, I mean, sure, that fellow there, he looked out for them and he babied them or whatever, but it comes down to a point where you are priority.
You got to do you.
You got to take care of yourself.
Each one of those guys has a family, I'm sure, or something to deal with, right?
Of course.
So that's what I mean when I say it's a selfish industry.
You got to do what you got to do.
It has to be.
How's 2025 rolling out for you guys?
Piss.
I know.
Hasn't been great.
It's not because you guys told me. I just know.
Yeah.
It's fucking bullshit.
Horrible.
It's been fucking, these last couple of years have been the years that I've haven't dealt with before, where like from the hustle aspect, you really got to fucking hustle now. You really got to get out there. You got to put your name out there.
In all fairness, you always had to hustle.
Well, piece working, sure, I get all that. But for years I didn't. I mean, it was like handed to me. Subdivision framing. Here you go. I worked with a contractor that is awesome. I haven't worried about shit for 5-6 years straight. Not a thing to worry about.
So are you pissed off that you got to now look for the work?
Not real. Well, no, because
it was always given to you. It was there. It's like it was a matter of scheduling, making time for work, and I'm being busy and I've got money coming in. But now you've got to do the heavy lifting before all that happens.
Right, but so initially when I started this new journey per se, the hustle paid. Like it paid off,
But what's not to say that this is going to pay off if you hustle right now?
Well, I am, but the market is fucked. My prices have literally been cut in half just to get the job. I literally, in the last 2 months, have cut shit in half.
Just to secure work?
Yeah, because guys...
Coming from what, GC or client?
Both. Because if you don't... There's these crews out here. I don't know what the
Someone else will give you that. They'll give them that part.
They'll work for pennies on the dollar with 100 guys and do it in 2 days or whatever.
Yeah, like fucking Mennonites.
Hack the fuck out of it, but no one cares. They just want the job done and up and pass.
If you cut the price in half, are you still being profitable?
Yeah.
Or are you breaking even?
No.
Profitable in what stage? Like 1970s rates, or like what's the loss of profit here?
I don't know if it's really a loss of profit, but just
you can't just do it to break even.
No,
that's 100%. Not survival.
And I can't.
Right.
I wouldn't. Like buddy there who is quitting now because it's obviously not making sense for him. For me, it's still okay. I wouldn't put myself in the negative. I wouldn't do it for free. Nobody can work for free. So
are you guys the only ones that are going through this in your neck of the woods?
No.
Everybody's going through this.
And we're all kind of going head to head. Like, I mean, there's this page, it's called 705 Contractors. Chris and I, we work together, we're good friends, but we're still battling to get a job.
How many jobs have we bid on the same job?
Yeah.
Because we're local, right?
Why not work together?
It's fuck.
Here we go.
They're trying to get him to come over here.
Isn't that more attractive to a GC client?
Could be.
You got two superpowers.
I gotta just be able to foot the bill, and I gotta be able to pay for my life.
Of course, yeah.
Same with you.
Everybody does,
right? So, and then also guys, and the list goes on.
Are your guys understanding of what's going on?
Yeah, they're sitting at home fucking jerking off.
But do they understand though? Do they understand what you're going through?
100%. Well, I don't have many guys, but
even if it's one guy, does that person
100%
understand what's 100%. Going on? What's the real root ego of this? What's the cause here?
Fucking interest rates, I'm guessing.
Okay, I want you guys to understand it's not tariffs, right?
No.
No. This country's been fucked for 10 years already, right?
Yeah, it was even before that.
Actually, exactly. I'm hoping the tariffs up my value of my fucking used truck. Because, once GM stops coming here or whatever, then maybe my truck.
Well, the automakers are going to take a hit as well, too. They're not selling units. So it's like, it's not just us, the construction industry.
Even my wife's worried because she works for a trucking company that ships Honda parts, U.S. Right? So now Trump's saying, we don't need cars built in Canada. Like, you got to settle down a bit. Like, you need us we're your biggest
ally.
We buy the most shit from you.
I know, but okay. I've always said it on the show, and I'll continue saying it. Trump's not the problem here. All right? This country's been fucked for 10 years for 100%. Obvious problem, right?
Yeah.
And you've got a marketing machine going on right now trying to repackage red. That's all they're doing. They're repackaging red. Right. They're trying to make people forget what really happened the last 10 years, specifically the pandemic years.
Yeah.
They're trying to make them. And unfortunately, a large portion of the population, that's why I've called them stupid, they're stupid Canadians, are believing this shit. If you do your own homework and pay attention to exactly why this economy is becoming the way it is right now, it's not anything to do with fucking America.
But is it the main part of Canada, or is it just the cities? Because I know liberal voters are not out in the country. No, but okay, 80% of our population is where? Dense fucking Toronto and all the bullshit.
Yeah, so that's the hub.
Yeah, that's what's keeping them fuckers in.
We have to take back our own country. We have to start looking at our own resources. Anybody who wants to get the job, Pierre.
Are you a fan of him?
Pierre?
Yeah.
He hasn't done fuck all for me to be a fan of him.
He's not in
Do I hate him? No, but he hasn't done fuck all for me to be a fan of him. I can be on this show fucking barking like a dog and saying all this shit, or I could actually continuously talk to people and understand them and meet them and discuss ideas and also present ideas. I've clearly presented ideas of what we need to do to fix this shit.
Yeah.
He's not doing that. In my opinion, there's plenty of fire. He could have been attacking the Liberals, specifically Trudeau, several times. Starting off with his early years of sleeping with a student underage.
Oh, shit.
That just disappeared. SNL. SNC has come back up again because of the Attorney General. How she got attacked so many times. There's an investigation going on in there. But you don't hear about this on it.
I don't know about shit. So
you
obviously know a lot more. I just see what I see on Instagram.
It's a marketing machine. Like CBC just received more funding because Carney's now in power.
So when do we get to vote?
Why are we?
I thought that was soon.
We don't get to vote until we speak up, and we speak up with pitchforks. right? But everyone's scared now because there's also now a class action lawsuit against all the Freedom Convoy people. Anybody who donated to the convoy. Our Supreme Court approved a class action suit forward, $250 million class action. They actually approved it. That's how fucked this country is.
I recall during that convoy when they were freezing bank accounts. The girl who organized that is still behind bars.
I know. So that's what I mean. And now they're getting attacked.
I was at the convoy.
With this. Lots of people were there.
I was there.
But it changed things because I guarantee you that if they would have kept on going down that road, construction was next.
Sure.
But construction's a funny planet because you've got unions and you've got corrupt politicians and you've got backdoor deals that are going on.
Aren't they the same people?
Yes.
Unions and corrupt politicians?
But right now there's votes coming up. There's elections coming up for unions, right?
Whose pocket's getting full?
And the union workers are going to get fucking left out. I guarantee you they will. That's what I spoke out about. They will. So there's you guys think you're home. There's a shitload of union members that are home.
Everybody's at home.
And they're worrying. They're worrying, right? Protect your investment one drop at a time. Your home or project deserves the very best when it comes to waterproofing. Trust nothing less than the service that guarantees you peace of mind and lasting protection. Meet Antonio, the expert behind Aqua Stop waterproofing. Whether you're a homeowner wanting to keep your basement dry or a contractor in search of a reliable partner, Antonio and his skilled team deliver unparalleled quality and service. From the first site assessment to the final backfill, every detail is handled with precision, ensuring your project is completed on time, on budget, and to the highest standard. Antonio's team doesn't just solve problems, they prevent them. With a proven track record of working with insurance companies, educating clients, and using the best products available, Aqua Stop Waterproofing offers a solution you can depend on for years to come. Experience the difference with a team committed to excellence. Antonio and Aqua Stop Waterproofing are your go-to professionals for all things waterproofing. Get in touch with Aqua Stop Waterproofing today at 647-631-4144 or visit them at www.aquastopwaterproofing.ca. For direct inquiries, email Antonio at aquastopwaterproofing.ca. Let's make sure your property stays safe and sound, rain or shine. This message is proudly supported by the Construction Life. And I mean, you guys are young enough to not have ever been through this shit before. You had some good days during the COVID years where you guys were, bidding, getting work, and your biggest problem at that time was
those are big years.
It was just scheduling.
Those were the best years.
Those are the best years.
I know, but you still weren't making enough money to what you should have been making. It never factored into what the economy was doing. You guys were making 1 percentage point. The economy was dramatically different percentage point.
I was doing...
you were doing better than normal, but you should have been making more.
But I was doing strictly subdivision, so I wasn't regulating my pay. I was getting what I was getting.
You were happy with what you were getting.
Yeah. When I
could
have
covering everything.
I could have crushed it. Clearly now knowing what the
During
private
the pandemic,
sector is like.
I told people this shit's going to turn real fast.
Yeah.
I guarantee you it's going to turn real fast.
That was crazy.
I've seen the 89, I've seen the 99, I've seen the 09, right? I've seen that shit. I may not have been in construction at that time, but I've seen what the cause and effect. Whenever the dollar goes fucking south, it's construction and retail.
Right.
Malls are fucking dead. Then you got powerhouses like Amazon.
Just destroying online, right?
I want to ask you guys a question. Everybody was up in arms about the fucking tariffs with the Americans. Don't buy American. LCBO and their fucking wisdom. Take all the whiskey and all the shit off the shelves, right?
Sucked.
All of a sudden, recently, last week, China imposed what? More tariffs on Canada. Are we telling everybody to stop buying Chinese? Oh, you can't, because every product in Canadian Tire would be fucking removed from the shelves.
Oh.
Look at it. Nobody's talking about...
I didn't even know about that.
A lot
China
of people,
version.
too, sorry to cut you off, they take that not buying American to the extreme, to the sense of they'll go into the grocery store.
But it makes no sense.
It makes no sense because I'll explain why. They go into the grocery store and they'll vividly look for that Canadian flag. But they still have an iPhone. They still have Netflix. They have Apple Music.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? You're not proving a point.
Your car, your phone, your TV,
phone,
your
exactly.
toaster.
I'm the opposite. I've been a Trump supporter. Just because I think
Trump's never done anything bad, in my opinion.
51st state really doesn't bug me.
It's never going to happen.
I know,
because
but
of Quebec.
Well, they're barely fucking Canada. Like they were.
But then Quebec's another. You know this whole provincial bullshit. We pay money to other provinces, and Quebec gets the biggest piece of the pie.
Yeah, what's up with that?
This fucking bullshit. You eliminate that. That's what I'm saying. It's like we need to fix our own backyard.
But
that's
Pierre's
what
been
doing.
Saying that. No,
I know, but he's a fucking barking dog, dude. I love animals, but he's a barking fucking dog. How's your Diablo?
He's good.
How is he good?
He's killing it.
I just got a pup too.
What'd you get?
He did actually.
Pitbull.
Sweetheart.
I love Pitbulls too. They're
dog.
cute, man.
She's just turned 1 on the 10th.
What's her name?
Ruby. We didn't rescue her per se. She just came from a house downtown Toronto where they just couldn't.
That's a rescue.
Shit wasn't, she got it for her boyfriend. He fucking took off to wherever, Brazil or something.
Oh, we can get into relationships. You want to get into relationships?
I'm just saying, and we go down there, and they
Next up on the stage, Chapstick.
they did a great job. I mean, off leash, good with dogs.
So she's trained. She's good.
Oh, she's fucking dynamite.
Is it yours good too?
Yeah,
Train wise?
Yeah, amazing.
It's a big fucking dog, man. Still, but adorable. I love big dogs.
Yeah,
Dude.
big.
Slobbering the better. I don't know. I
Slobbery
fucking
face.
love it.
When they hit that water bowl and they just run the fucking
and then
whole
run
kitchen.
it. I guess I'm wiping the floor now.
It's pretty much clean now. You just
Yeah.
yeah, no, I love it. Needed a dog at the house.
Something else to bitch at because work sucks.
Something doesn't make you happy.
Are you guys? No, you're not married. Are you married?
Fiancé'd.
Okay, so you're close to marriage. You're married or no?
No.
So
Soon.
what's the significant other? What's the significant other saying?
Regarding.
You guys in the industry and what you guys have chosen for a career path.
It's funny you say that because my girlfriend, she goes to work every day and we joke around that I'm the stay-at-home boyfriend. She doesn't, as long as I can still fork up and support, like it's just a big joke, but until it actually goes south, then it's going to become a problem.
So
At the time though, she's not that. It's a joke. It's funny.
yeah, but it's not that funny.
It's
though.
not funny at all.
Mine's,
but we are able to joke about it and just.
You getting married this year?
No, I haven't set a date.
Next year?
Maybe.
I hear
soon,
weddings cost a lot of money.
sooner than later. Mine is like heavy on the. So she supports the shit out of what I do, and let's get cards made. Let's fucking market. Let's do whatever we can. Like just push in the best way, and it pushes me.
So it's March now, right?
Yeah.
We could just say it's March 14th. I like months that are. There's something that I'll just share. I think I've shared it before. I always build in sevens, increments of sevens. It just
Okay.
works out that way. Whenever I'm doing something, if I'm building something, if I'm going to tile, or it's always like increments of 7 inches, 14, 21, 28. It's always sevens, right?
Oh, I thought you meant like 7 days, 7 weeks.
Fuck no. More like 7 years, 7 months. No, but I like months that have sevens on Fridays because I already know what the rest of the month. So if Friday, March 7th is the first Friday, then I already know what the rest of the, sometimes you don't know what the dates of the months are.
Okay.
But if it's a 7, 14, 28, I know right off the bat, right? 21, 28, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I brought that up, but I want to ask you guys, it's March right now. This is why I brought it up. It's March 14th right now. Why are you guys not knocking on fucking doors and selling decks to people?
Because we're here.
But tomorrow, yesterday, the day after,
I am.
We've been there.
then how many of you knocked on doors?
I have a schedule already. March 24th when I start.
A deck?
No, work
Work.
for the year.
For the year. So
Pretty
you've
much.
secured something.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good. So
Just,
what are you bitching about then?
It's just getting there. I mean, a
But
couple.
you don't have anything yet.
Not yet.
a couple months off.
You going to jump on his?
Potentially.
So it's been a couple. So basically, what, February, March, or January and
I
February?
went on vacation February 6th, and I haven't worked since. I had work going on while I was vacationing. That's done now. That's ended, and it's just
Flatlined.
yeah, like it's shit out there. But at the same time, if you go out and you network and you hustle and you reach out to people, this is what happens. This is what happened to me.
Yeah, you'll come across a job.
I quoted a job, and it led me to 3. And then I got another. Then it's fucking weird too. On Facebook, you set up for your marketplace. Oh, framing available, blah blah blah. It's so weird that if I get a message from that, I'll get fucking 3 more in the same day, and only that.
So that's good.
It is, but it's weird how that works. I don't know how that works. Does it jump your fucking list to the top?
I don't know.
Something?
But then do that every day.
They reach out to me.
But then follow up or share or find out, go into their page.
It's homeowners. It's random.
I know, but go to their Facebook page and see who they're connected with. Yeah. Find them on LinkedIn and see who they're connected with.
I mean, it is totally possible. Do it in a
non-stalking kind of way.
You have to put the effort in.
Yes,
you do.
That's what I'm saying.
It is what it is.
People are still going to spend, the majority of people that are spending are luxury people. All the bills that are, I would say, 3 million plus, there's no stoppage there whatsoever.
Yeah.
I just having this conversation over breakfast this morning with some tradespeople, not business people.
Yeah.
Right? The supplier and a brand, right? And all of a sudden we were talking about that. I go, all these projects, I would say 2 to 3 million and up, there's not going to be a stop.
Like there's no cap. Yeah.
It doesn't matter. To them, they're going to build. They're not going to, if anything, they might save some money because the material might come down a tiny bit. But you also have this bullshit going on with suppliers where I already spoken out that the suppliers are going to increase the price regardless about the fucking tariffs. They started increasing their price before the tariffs actually came in.
Yeah.
So it's no different than the pandemic. When lumber was going up, they were going up just to test the market. And you guys fucking bought it.
They were getting it. Oh, yeah.
They made more money, more profit, and guys retired a lot sooner.
That was COVID, no?
That was fucking smart business-wise, but it was bullshit for us.
You're getting like $50 a sheet of fucking OSB.
So my point is that you find out through one connection. If you got a connection, you find out how many more connections can I get from that one connection, and do deep dives into certain people. If you see someone that's connected to the connection that you already set up, that you already got a job for, you find out that one of their friends or connections is considering building something.
Get your name out there.
Right. Jump on it.
I like working with GCs. Because again, for me, it feels comfortable as if it would if I'm working for a framing contractor in subdivision.
With GCs is a good move too. You could do the same thing that you would do to a client to a GC,
right?
Because they're looking for work as well too, and then they're going to want guys, and maybe they may not want their regular guys because maybe the regular guys are refusing to drop their rates a little bit to suit their job getting acquired, right?
Well, this is what's happening.
Gives you an opportunity to come in there now.
That's what I did.
I know plenty of GCs that have let go of greedy framers to bring in a new framer. But then what's ironic is the new framer after a few years becomes the greedy framer. That's what you want to avoid.
See, it's funny you say that you'd rather work with a GC. Personally, I want to go one-on-one with a client. It's easier to communicate, easier to get like estimates and stuff in. But at the end of the project, it's my name on it. Sure, if I stand a nice big house for, let's say, Wren Contracting is my general contractor. That's his name. He did that house.
I know, but listen, dude, the one thing that you have to do, as much as you got to hustle and knock on doors and shit at that, the one thing you have to do is eliminate the ego. For the next 3 years, eliminate it.
Right, but it's more or less just getting your name out there.
No, I get the name part of it, right? But I mean, like, you'll get more work if you eliminate the ego and not. So what if you get a job that's not Sandman? What if you jump on a job that's Wren?
I'm more worried about getting paid than
that's another factor that we haven't even talked about, because in this hard economic time, you talk about the clients and then you directly work with them. Right. There's more of a risk of not getting paid.
Sure. However,
nitpicking.
Right. Chris and I were kind of chatting on the way down.
Discount reducing bullshit.
Right. They always want to work.
Sorry?
We were kind of chatting on the way down with a one-on-one with a client. I think it's kind of shitty to even bring it up, but threatening a lien 9 times out of 10.
You don't threaten a lien. You constantly just remind them that payments are due.
Sure.
You have a valid conversation that money is owed for work performed.
Right.
That's business.
Right.
That conversation comes to an end sometimes. Not on your end.
Then bring it up again and turn up the volume.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't be afraid of it. Don't be ashamed of it. Because it's going to turn into a lien conversation. Nobody wants to have a conversation about liens. Of
course.
You don't know what their situation is.
Those end quick, though.
Do they?
I've had to do it a couple times now, and it's that one verbal threat, instantly money deposited in my account.
You're lucky, in my opinion.
I haven't fully ever brought that up to anyone because I consider myself an easygoing guy, businessman, whatever you want to call it.
Somebody's marrying you,
right? And they're fucking lucky, 'cause,
Well, they're marrying a superhero,
right? So if I'm easy with you, I did sales when I was younger. Yeah. I did sales, and I learned from sales that they're not buying the product; they're buying you.
100%.
Right. So as long as you are you can be compatible with them in some way. I just talked to 2 homeowners on Monday and I closed the deal. And they said, you know, I like the vibe. I feel a good vibe. I can trust you.
They want to see competence.
And I want to see them in person. I want to meet you. I want to hang out with you for 20 minutes.
Do you get the same, Brayden?
Yeah, no, of course I've been there. Yep. Just not recently, given the circumstances.
You just want to build I want to build a relationship. I want to not necessarily be your friend, but maybe.
A home built on trust, crafted with care. Your home is more than just a structure. It's where memories are made, where your family grows, and where you find comfort. That's why your renovation or building project deserves nothing less than the utmost care and quality. Because it's not just about creating a space, it's about creating a place where life happens. Tim, the heart and soul behind Ravine View Construction, understands that your home is personal, and whether you want to be involved in every detail or prefer to leave it in the hands of a trusted expert, he and his team are here to make your vision a reality. At Ravine View Construction, every project is handled with the passion it deserves, from the initial site assessment to the final touches that turn a house into a home. Tim's team doesn't just build, they protect what matters most. With a reputation built on trust, excellence, and a commitment to using only the best materials, Ravine View Construction ensures that your home isn't just beautiful, it's built to last. Tim and his team work alongside the finest tradespeople, guiding you through every step so you always feel confident and cared for. Let them help you create a space where you can enjoy peace of mind and cherish moments with those you love for years to come. Connect with Ravine View Construction today at 416-671-0170 or visit them at www.rvchomes.ca. For direct inquiries, email Tim at info@rvchomes.ca. Let them build not just a house, but a home filled with lasting memories. This message is proudly supported by the Construction Life. So you guys are in the same neck of the woods, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he's got work lined up, but you don't have work lined up.
My work isn't in the neck of the woods, though.
Uh-oh. Where is it?
Here. City. GTA.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you score that? Somebody from up there or somebody down here? You came down here.
Just reaching out.
So why didn't you do that?
I don't mind
to the GTA.
city.
Huh?
Like
come to the GC. Yeah, come to this area. Too far?
To be completely honest with you, it's just a commute.
What's your commute going to be like, Chris?
Hour and a bit.
Each way. On a good day.
Yeah.
Which is fair. And I take that. Like, that's stupid. I should be hungry for whatever I can get. I'm trying to teach myself to be more like that. But in the same sense, like, I grew up in a forest. I want to work in a forest. Like, you know what I mean? Sounds ridiculous.
Well, Toronto used to be a forest. I mean,
totally understand. But I just want to be in my part. Small town.
See the part about I said get rid of the ego?
It's right there. I totally agree with you. I can't agree more.
When was the last time you worked?
Last week I was working. I was doing a renovation.
You did a day or two or something? Or like what?
I was doing about a 3-week renovation.
That's not bad. Okay.
Not bad.
Yeah, it's good.
But the start of the year started slow?
Of course, it starts slow. And
how was the end of last year? It was okay.
I think I was with you.
Yeah, we were just doing Kingsview stuff.
Yeah, I tipped out a little bit on my own, but for the most part, I was just with Chris. Remember, I got into that bad accident in the beginning of the year, so I didn't work at all, just because I physically couldn't. And then when I started working again, it was with Chris. So last year was pretty shit for me, but that had nothing to do with what we're dealing with.
The economy, right?
No.
I like the private sector. I'm leaning that way heavy. I'll take the subdivision work, just like filler kind of.
I think private's better, dude.
I have good relationships with some big name contractors in that sector.
I think the subdivision is going to take advantage of a lot of tradespeople.
They do
these days.
It's blown out now, but even now, my pricing is like subdivision pricing in order to live.
But as long as you're profitable, not like breaking even, as long as you actually are providing, you're making good money, enough money to cover all your bills, and you have a little bit of profit in the end, then there's nothing fucking wrong with that.
That's why I'm okay with it.
For the next 2 years, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's all good. It is. I'm still happy with it. I guess I had to maybe get rid of a bit of an ego or the pricing range that things were at.
What used to be?
You kind of got to just, you either adapt or you fucking disappear.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
One of the two.
Or you leave, right? I think there's going to be a mass exodus of tradespeople.
That's not an option for me. I don't know anything else.
No, I'm just saying people that don't want to tackle this.
Yeah.
They don't want to ride it through. But if you could ride it through, I've told this to older trades. I said the young guys that can ride this through are going to thrive for the next little while.
Well, they say hard work pays off. You got to put the hard work in.
This is going to be hard. This is going to be hard for 25, 26, and it's not going to turn around to 27.
Oh,
that's just a fact.
Yeah.
But after that, it's going to start to be better. Yeah. And I think you'll go a good 10-year run of really fucking good shit.
Which we just did that.
But that's what you have to write out. And the problem is that it depends on all the young trades who overextended themselves incorrectly during the pandemic years. And I'm talking about buying the stupid vehicles or buying way too many tools.
Yeah.
Or all that shit.
I
know. People are guilty of it. Yeah. But now you're probably looking at considering selling some of those tools, because you don't really need that. You can get away with doing this instead, right?
We were talking about that.
Nobody's showing off now on social media about the latest fucking greatest tool.
No.
I'm sure the tool companies are all taking a hit right now.
Of course.
And me, that doesn't fucking shed a tear. I don't give a fuck.
Right. Remember on the way up here, we were talking because he's got a trailer, which I love trailers. Trailers are sick, but I like it for the reasons, microwave, somewhere to go in the winter with the heat on.
Yeah.
But I said, I've been framing out of fucking nothing for years. I framed out of a Chevy Cruze, building houses in a Chevy Cruze.
It's killer though. Fucking still
it worked, right?
I built full houses out of a Chevy Cruze. So I'm used to it.
Complain about?
I have a little ProMaster City van is what I use now. And it's fine. Unless you're expanding.
There's room in the back there for that.
I got a back seat and everything.
Is there wall separation or no wall separation?
You slide the ladder right in there.
So the shit can slide forward if you slam on the brakes too soon.
That's all good. Insurance. But it works for me. If you're expanding, you need a trailer because you got like 100 guys or something, fine. But
it's one of the ugliest vans though out there, no? Can we admit to that?
It's pretty nasty. I like it.
It's ugly though. It's ugly.
Yeah, it's a Ram.
You're not a fan, eh?
I'm aesthetically, I'm just saying it's one of the ugliest compared to other vans.
Well, I'd prefer the Transit City, the little one. That's what my father-in-law rocks. But this thing's pretty sweet. 2.7 in it or whatever. She does the trick.
Just ugly looking in my opinion.
I don't care. It pays the fucking bill. You know what I mean?
That's what's important, man. It pays the fucking bills and it gets the job done and it carries your tools and the people to the job site. So it does what it's supposed to fucking do, but it's fucking horrendous looking.
And I can fucking park her downtown Toronto, no problem.
Whoop. Oh, it's shorter than a truck.
Oh, it's like the size of this table.
Oh, I wouldn't say it's that small.
A little bit bigger.
Gets the job done.
That's it. Like I said, Chevy Cruze and only the trunk. I still had the back seats available for kids.
It's not a bad way to do it.
I saw you driving around site once with a 6-foot step hanging out the back.
That's me moving from house to house on the site.
With a bungee cord tied to the trunk down?
No, I just set it there and moved to the next house on the same site.
It doesn't do the bouncing thing?
Nah,
tum. No?
Slow. It's on site. I didn't take it out of the site like that.
Okay, all right.
If I needed to transport a ladder, I put one back seat down, slide it in, close it. That's all you need.
Call it a day.
That's it. Call it a fucking day.
Works.
Welcome, they can't take a joke, eh?
So what are the conversations you guys are having with clients? What are they like? What are the clients today during these economical times? Because you guys are not yet dealing with $3 million clients, right?
How low can you go?
That's the fucking thing. I want to get t-shirts made. I want to get t-shirts that say that. Can you go any lower? And in the front it says no.
You got any wiggle room?
There's another one.
I mean, that's why I like GCs. It's all said and done already. They already know what they're, I don't know what it is, but they know what they're.
They take your number and they go, okay, listen, I could add 10 points on that. I'll present that. The client will say yes to it. Hopefully it gets a green light. Then I call you up and I go, we're good.
Yeah.
That's it. Done. Math's done.
So they have a number in their mind that they need from me.
Yeah.
And if I meet that, and if I go less, bonus. If I meet it, perfect. We'll get the job. I don't have to deal with homeowners. I dealt with them, like I said, on Monday, which was fine. They were really nice people, blah, blah, blah. Big 6,000 square foot house. And it's all good. But last year I would have charged, fucking double. But it's fine. I'm still profitable.
Are you guys having a hard time letting go of what you used to get paid for the same service you're about to perform?
I was.
I still am.
You still having a hard time?
100%.
Had to accept it, or my family lives in a fucking cardboard box.
See, when I first started, the guy I used to work for that passed, Mike, we touched on it on the show last time. He told me if you're not clearing $1,000 a day, you should not be in business.
Man, years ago, I had so many young guys tell me that, and I was like, there are going to be some days that you will make $1,000 a day, but there's going to be some days you barely make $100 a day.
For sure.
So that's
construction.
30K grossing you want to do per month.
Essentially. Like that's, I mean, you're not profiting that, you're generating that.
Yeah. I mean,
that's a challenge in today's time.
Of course. Yeah. And I'm having
a hard time. You got to let it go, right? You got to let it go.
Right. I don't want to be the underbid.
Have you broken down, both of you guys, broken down all your current expenses in your life going on right now?
Yeah.
And so you figured out exactly what your nut is and what you need to take care of that. And then what you need a little bit more to save just in case if something slows down.
And then beer money.
And then beer money. Lots of beer money.
Of course, yeah. Well, kind of like what you were just mentioning earlier. The young idiot who goes out and gets the new fancy tools, trucks, or whatever. I'm $1,800 a month just to keep my truck on the road, and it's killing me.
I'm $1,500.
Yeah,
plus house, plus
dog now,
plus child support, plus. I'm like 7-8K probably.
Yeah, just to stay afloat.
So then starts to take a toll, right?
Yeah.
Well, then you go in and you price a certain way, and then you lose a job because you're not pricing the way you should be pricing for the economy.
Problem is I didn't have to think about that for years.
Yeah, but now you do.
Oh, and I've been thinking about it.
But you think about it when you frame too. Like you don't always walk in on a framing job and start framing, and all of a sudden you're mindless. You just do it. You still got to think.
No, yeah, but
and your experience has actually gained you the knowledge to think a lot more clearly and faster. So it's the same thing. You start honing this muscle of you thinking how to run my numbers better.
Yeah.
You're just going to be more efficient when the economy starts to turn around better.
Yeah, you're going to be plus.
You'll make even more money, not realizing that you're making more money.
And I've also realized what like the bottom dollar is now. So like, I just need to make at least this much instead of before. I didn't worry as much. I was reckless. Cause I want, you kind of go from nothing to something. Like in one day, I doubled my income from going from when I started framing on my own to working for someone. Right. So all that changes your whole mentality. Now all of a sudden I got, big house, fucking brand new truck, blah, 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 all this shit. This is years ago, mind you. I'm talking years ago. Then now you come to, okay, so that sector of what I was used to is pretty much no longer. There's no subdivision framing. There's no, here you go, just show up and you make money. Now it's get out there, make relationships, hustle hard. I learned that very fast, had no choice.
You had to.
Before last time I was here, that's when it started to all fucking, be a big part of my life.
I've had guys on the show where they talk about where they just got started, brand new business, and they just door knock, and they woke up and told themselves, I'm getting 10 clients today, no matter ifs, ands, or whats. I'm going to keep on knocking on the door until I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that day. And then the next day, I'm getting 12 clients today. I'm getting 15 clients today. And you just keep on pushing until someone says no and you can't salvage that sale, move on to the next person, start getting them. Keep fucking looking for the yes.
Now, I don't want to make excuses or anything, but in our industry, it's not like we're knocking on a door selling Girl Guide cookies. You're a homeowner. Hey, how are you? You want me to build you a new house?
When I say knock on a door,
I get it.
It's metaphorically.
Right, 100%.
So you got to find out where are your clients.
Sure, of course.
And what are your clients looking for?
Right.
You do a bit of research.
And then you got to sell what they're looking for.
Right.
They're looking for you and quality work, but there's other people that are in the same pond.
Of course, yeah.
Looking for that same client that you're looking for.
I mean, exactly. Like if you go on 705 Contractors Facebook page, you can go on, hey, I'm looking to build a shed. Within 2 minutes, there's about 60 people PM me.
So what stands you out? That you gotta
your price, I'm guessing.
Unfortunately,
that's all that fucking people.
I got off the phone with a client the other day. They're like, you can give me your price. I'm not telling you what my budget is, but I'm just going with the cheapest guy.
The client said that?
Yeah.
So then if you want to be the cheapest guy, then just tell them, listen, I will do 10 points, whatever your lowest price is. You want to get back to me and let me know what the price is, then I'll do. If you want to do that.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying, is if you want to do that. Right. So you be blunt with them.
Right.
Fine. You're looking for the cheapest price. I'm only going to hire the cheapest price. Doesn't matter if they're the worst person. Then you really want that job? Then you just go, all right, you come back at me. It's $1,000. I'll do it for $900.
You know what I was doing, and this is a shout out to my fiance, is because she said, if you quote a job and you don't get it, ask them, if they can reflect on it a little bit. Like, because I've had a couple guys. I had one guy say, "Oh, you were $10,000 more than one of the guys that I've got a quote from." Whatever.
How much truth is in there?
We don't know, but it's good to go over even the last ones. They said, I had a quote around the same price, but they wanted 40% up front.
You can't do that though.
Right. No shit. I'm not that guy, but this is just information that I'm taking in from learning this new way.
Just get smaller draws. That's all it is, man. Just get on board.
I have a perfect pay schedule, structure that people love. They even said, "Oh, I like this."
It's too risky to ask for too much up front.
You gotta just.
It's a red flag. The client's gonna say no.
There's gotta be a little trust there, even though you don't know them. You gotta extend the olive branch a little bit, because then they feel more comfortable, and then maybe you feel a little comfy. That's why I always request money end of first day. Not a lot, but enough.
It's better to request
something to make you want to show up tomorrow. Yeah,
I'm okay to lose one day than work fucking.
Yeah, there's nothing on you other than you just mobilizing and arriving. Right, which is your time and your effort to do that.
It's not a terrible loss opposed to waiting 2 weeks and having the house fucking almost framed. Oh, can I get
No, you can't do that.
No.
And don't do that either. Don't put yourself in that position where they're going to take advantage of you.
Depending on the size of the project, I do thirds, or if it's a huge project, 10% first day, first floor. Yeah. I break it all down perfectly, and then 10% once the final framing inspection is done. Finish me up. Like, I don't leave a lot left, but enough.
The smallest amount is the best, man.
10%.
Basically, treat it as if whatever you can lose, if it comes to that point. What are you willing to lose? If you want to lose 10 grand or 20 grand, which I don't recommend.
No, but it's just
if
the
it's
market.
Less than 1,000, then great, it's gravy.
I've had to do some shit that you got to switch a little bit to get a little.
You got to put your mindset in the early days of your career. All the really shitty small jobs that were meaningless to most people, weren't Instagram worthy. You got to do those jobs.
Right.
I guarantee you those jobs will lead you to the jobs that built you to this point. Mm-hmm. They will when the economy turns. The economy will fucking turn. Mm-hmm. It will. Regardless if it's still fucking red in the next election, this country's going to uprise. Right? If it's blue in the next election, then great, it's blue. And then we start seeing some fucking changes.
Yeah.
But until then, you got to survive. Attention subcontractors and skilled trades. Are you looking for your next big opportunity? 2x2 Construction is expanding and is on the hunt to grow our top-tier network of professionals. Whether you're a carpenter, plumber, or roofer, etc., if you can deliver top-quality craftsmanship, offer competitive pricing, and your communication is where we shine, we want to hear from you. At 2x2 Construction, we value strong partnerships. From multiplexes to garden suites, we're all about building better together, and we want you to be a part of it. Reach out today at info@2x2construction.ca or connect with us on Instagram at 2x2construction. Join the 2x2 Construction team where great work meets great people. This message is proudly supported by the Construction Life.
Just gotta hang on.
I just keep reaching out and,
But what is the majority of young trades out there? Are they saying, fuck it, I'm out of here, I'm gone? Are they giving up? They saying, I know you've said, Chris, like, I don't have a choice. This is me. This is what I'm going to do for the rest of my fucking days, right?
Yeah.
I got to, wife on the way, family on the way next and whatever, and you got to pay bills. It's simple as that. So
it's too late for me to switch. I can't go back to working fucking $18 an hour or whatever and trying a new trade or a new anything. And I don't feel like I need to. I have enough confidence in me and what we do and how I do it to if not excel, to get by. So I'm okay with getting by in the tough times as long as we get by.
So are you ready to weather the storm? Have you prepared yourself for the weather? Because it's not going to get better soon.
No, I'm aware. Yeah, I don't think I've thought about it. Honestly,
you have to.
I have to.
You can't just blindly saying, that's not my neck of the woods.
Maybe that wasn't the right expression. Just
no. But you can't.
I don't think
a lot of people are doing that.
I don't think I've absorbed it, and I'm guilty of. Okay, tomorrow's a better day. It's going to get better. I'm guilty of that. I tell myself stuff that I don't, like, it's not true. And I just got to pick apart right and wrong. I don't know.
Where else do clients hang out? I'm thinking personally other than online. You know, it's spring fucking time, right?
Sure.
Go to a nursery.
I mean, this is the time of year where people are going to start looking and
they're coming out.
I want my
We
deck.
had a shitty winter. We had a typical Canadian winter.
Yeah.
Everybody was locked inside. Everybody's got so much uncertainty with the government, whether you're fucking liking red or blue or whatever, whether you fucking hate Orange Man down south, whatever. Everybody wants to get out and they want to just have some resemblance of normalcy, which means think about where they fucking go. So I'm thinking people are going to start planting nurseries.
Golf course.
Golf.
Actually, to be honest,
Yeah.
I've been. I'm gonna join the. We got friends that are in the King City. I don't know what they call that, but it's $120 or $140.
Like a community kind of thing.
It's $140 a year, and they do like all these meetings, I guess, with all the big, like, King City comes there, you know, mayors and all the big name people.
Kind of like just like a festival or something, or like, what are we talking about?
It's like a town meeting? Yeah, like a town hall kind of thing.
So be a part of that.
I am. That's what I'm going to do because it's networking. I have friends that are in it right now. They're a big part of King City. So it's just for me, I'm like, well, if I pay the $140, I'll come hang out. We get to dress up nice. You know, they do dinners and golf tournaments and we network.
Get your face and name out there.
Yeah, I want to network with people. Like I'm okay with all that. I like to do these things.
Why can't you guys find smaller? Like I've been having a conversation with somebody who's actually not too far from Meaford, and he's just telling me about how Meaford has just been exploding, and there's some good builders up there now doing some good quality work. And I'm not saying go to Meaford or whatever. I'm just saying that
that's where my kids live, actually.
Find a small town nearby. Do you have to come to the GTA? GTA, you're going to deal with a lot of stupid clients.
Sure.
So where the money's at currently?
Borrowed money. Borrowed money runs risk of not paying you.
Unless they already have the borrowed money, which, you know, equity or whatever.
Transfer of wealth is not a thing anymore these days.
I don't really care how you get your money. Just give it to me. You know, if you got to borrow from the neighbor or whatever.
1980 anymore. We can't do that in construction anymore, okay? I'm just saying, if you find small towns and you door knock and you go around there, you go and you get into the community side of things, find a group that's belonging to that little small town. There's lots of small towns all over the place. You might find people that are an addition, a renovation, whatever.
Additions are good, yeah.
Additions are great, man.
Like I said, I'm right open to pretty much any wood framing we can get going on.
Pergolas.
I'm still, I'm not a overly finished carpenter, but I can get into it. I know how to do it, all that.
You guys have the tools for it.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It won't be hard for you guys to get the skills to do it.
This guy crushes decks all the time. That's like your thing, no?
Yeah, see, for me, finishing in decks, that's my...
Yeah, but now's the season. You should be like lining up a dozen decks right now. And if that's your year, don't fucking frown upon that. That's your year. Right? Because you'll still make money in that year and you're building decks. And then anybody who's building a deck, they're going to have a friend, or if they might want to be moving out or selling it, maybe they're building it to price up the house so then they can sell it. And then they're going to be like, well, we're going to build a custom. Why don't you quote it for us, please?
It's fucking word of mouth.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, don't be afraid. Take whatever tools you have and skills you have and apply it to what you can do. Decks, fucking pergolas, fences, additions, full frame. Don't be fine. You get one full frame house this year. That's your year. But then you get 12, 20 decks. That's a good fucking year.
Oh, I agree. I'm even saying to Chris, I would do decks the rest of my life if I could. I don't care to ever work on a foundation.
Go find the decks, again. Man. Go start hammering the decks going on.
I'm running ads right now. I haven't done any door knocking. Should get into that.
Online door knocking is probably more valuable than in-person door knocking.
The wife just mentioned to me in my town in Alliston that they just approved the garden suites. So she's like, let's hammer out Alliston garden suites.
Start selling a garden suite. Start selling bunkies.
There's a ton of work. I thought about building like sheds in my dad's garage and fucking prefab selling them, slinging them out.
The rule, I think, is 168 square feet.
Without a permit.
Without a permit.
Yeah.
Like whatever you want.
There's companies that do it. Like there's the Bunky.
We like the ones with the bar in it. The thing opens up. Boom. You got like a bar in your back.
You can sell that shit. You can buy that. So if someone's got a pool in the back, find out who's talking online in their group saying, I can't wait to open up my pool. See if you can get on there and go, okay, well, they don't fucking have a pergola. They don't have anything like that, but it looks like that's a perfect spot for it. Yeah. And just send them a message.
Get Google Earth out or fucking...
I'm saying it could work. It could get you an opportunity where you're building a small ADU, right? That's value, and then it might lead to
people like spending their money on their house.
Yeah,
I mean, there's work. There is work. You gotta just work. People are lazy, and I get it, and egos and everything else. And I had the fucking harsh reality of it because
the egos are killing. That's what's killing most of people right now.
You got no fucking choice. Do it or die.
What is it? Burn the boats? Burn the boats. Don't leave one boat hidden underneath the bushes. Burn the boats.
Yeah. Start fresh.
So, I mean, if you do that for one small town here, you do it for another small town here, you're going to start to have your whole fucking year already lined up. Like you hammered it and you're starting soon.
I reached out to a company and I gave them a quote and that led to 3, which pretty much pushes me to mid-June. And then I quoted this homeowners mid-June, start framing. So I'm September.
Did you guys vote the last election?
The one that just happened?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You voted?
No.
Why not? I'm not targeting you. I'm just saying.
I hear you. To be honest, I just didn't have time nor the care.
I had to in order to invoke bitching rights.
Yeah, that's what everyone says to me too.
You can't say shit if you don't fucking...
No, if you don't vote. You can burn your vote, which makes no sense to me, but...
No.
There's no sense, right? But I already knew what was going to happen.
Within like 10 minutes they knew. We all knew, I
That's
think.
how you know the system is messed up, because he had such a corrupt year last year.
Till he pulled my fucking California cab soaps off the fucking shelves. I was pissed about it. You know? Fuck, man.
That's the hard part that's going on these days? That's fuck all.
No.
First of all,
I know why now he did that. Because Ontario is the #1 purchaser of alcohol from the U.S. Ontario alone.
80% of the population is Ontario.
We fucking buy everything from them alcohol-wise. So it's going to hurt them is why he did it.
Why are we not embracing Canadian... I'm not a fan of Canadian wines or whatever, but there are some... There's actually a nice one that I'm...
VQAs?
VQAs. Barwood. You ever heard of Barwood?
Yeah, with the dog on it?
I think it's a dog.
Has little dog ears?
Yeah. So they're out west. I think they might
dabble.
Yeah, I had a friend. He came in here, gave me a bottle. That bottle did not fucking last, man. I was like on the edge of fucking having a phone call and joining a group. That's how fucking fast it was.
You know what's funny? At Christmas we do Secret Santa kind of thing but last year we did 6 bottles of wine. No one knows what they are. You pick your wine, you hide it. We all taste test it, and then 1 to 5 or 1 to 6, that's the order of gift picking. So we have all our gifts. No one knows about. You buy a gift, $100 gift each. Put it under the tree. From best wine to least wine, that's your order pick of when you get to pick your gift, right? So if your last is the best because you can steal anyone before you's gift that's already open, or you pick the last one that's not open.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
You know who won? Fucking a VQA. Fucking Canadian wine. I couldn't believe it. But just shows you. You take the labels off it and what you think is good.
No, I agree. I totally agree.
So yeah, just a little something there.
About alcohol. As the economy's going to shit, let's talk about alcohol and drugs. Might as well get into drugs.
I went right into the liquor store and cleaned the shelf out of fucking Woodbridge.
As soon as it happened?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And they're already at the back pulling all the other wines off. And then I'm freaking out like, fuck, I should grab tequila. Then I go home and like, oh, that's Mexico. I was like, shit, that's not from the States.
They didn't pull any off the shelves there?
Where?
Any of the tequila? No, it's still on the shelves?
Yeah, everything but U.S. All we drink at home is California wine.
Consider expert plumbing and drains. When it comes to plumbing, you need someone who's not just skilled, but truly cares about the job they do. Someone like Aaron Bolin and his team at Expert Plumbing and Drains. Aaron has been in the trade for years, and he's built his reputation on one thing: commitment. Commitment to his craft, his crew, and most importantly to you, the client. At Expert Plumbing and Drains, it's not just fixing pipes, it's about delivering the best possible service every single time on every single project. So whether you're dealing with a leaky faucet, a stubborn drain, or planning a full plumbing overhaul, Aaron and his team are ready to tackle it all with skill, integrity, and a passion for excellence. Need help now? Call Expert Plumbing and Drains at 905-531-4111. That's 905-531-4111. Or visit them at www.expertplumbinganddrains.com and on social media at Expert Plumbing and Drains Canada. Experience the difference of working with a team that's dedicated to getting the job done right. Because at Expert Plumbing and Drains, your satisfaction is their top priority. You can also email Aaron directly at aaron@expertplumbinganddrains.com. Expert Plumbing and Drains, where expertise meets care. This message is proudly supported by the Construction Life. What do you think it's going to take to fix this country?
A new leader.
51st state.
Really?
Some taxes coming down. A lot of taxes.
Taxes getting dropped.
I think this whole pipeline thing and not going through the U.S. and making money here instead of giving it to them might fucking help. Couple billion.
Did you see that Japanese deal that we lost? Well, we didn't lose. We got thrown away.
No.
You didn't see that?
No.
Trump, his first or second week, signs a deal, $1 trillion with Japan for liquefied gas. A deal that Trudeau said, no, we don't want it.
Yeah, because he's fucked. We've been getting fucked for 10 years. We could have money in this country.
No viable option to have that deal. And I'm like, it was $1 trillion liquid gas deal with Japan.
Sounds good to me.
But yeah, Trump's the problem.
Trudeau's the problem.
People need to wake up, but he's not in there. He's not there anymore, right? Now you've got his puppet there as well, too, right?
Who's basically Trudeau.
Yeah, he's the same fucking
He
idiot.
wants to put more tax on.
He's got all the power without being in parliament, so you can't attack him now.
And what's this whole moved his country to the state or his company to the States and hammer us more taxes?
Yeah, no.
Fuck.
It's a conflict. That's what's fucking ridiculous. And Ford's doing the same thing. They're all fucking doing it. The only one, I guess, Danielle in Alberta's not doing it, but she should be stepping on some toes a lot more.
She's already piped up and said she's ready to leave whenever. From what I understand.
And why are we taxing each other, all our provinces? This just should be open shit. We're in the same fucking country.
It's a good fucking question, right? It's
What's
the dumbest,
going on
and
here?
most of that money goes to Quebec. Listen, man, I love Quebec and I love the French Canadians, but I can't stand that shit. I really don't.
My mom's fucking half French. I'll go with the Italian side.
Listen, the truth of the matter is that it is going to get better. It's only going to be as worse as you guys keep on feeding it that it's going to be worse. You got to get rid of the fucking ego. And the work is there. You're 100% right. The work is there. When I hear about builders that are doing really well, and they're still moving forward, mind you, they built that reputation. So they've got and they've done the legwork. They've done the hammering over and over. I've seen the work that they've done, and I'm like, yeah, you guys deserve this shit. So the ones that are working, they did a lot of work in the last few years. The ones that are not working right now are the ones that are caught off guard right now.
There's a lot of days where I sat at home and like wondered what the fuck I'm gonna do, but you gotta just pull up the fucking shorts and try something. Whether it works or not, you got to just reach out. Like,
what's the worst? They're going to say no?
That's it.
Someone eventually is going to say yes.
When I used to knock doors actually for a living, selling water heaters before that was a fucking scam.
Fuck,
and for
that's fucking hard.
They tell you, you're going to get 100 doors slammed in your face every day.
How many did you get?
At least 4 or 5, up to 10 a day, which is $1,000 a day. Saying yes. And not to mention, when you get in there, I played fucking video games with their kids, had dinner. They took me to their friends' houses, left me with beers for the road.
Holy fuck, you're a good sales guy, eh?
I'm just saying, once you're in, people
We're in
trust
the wrong
you.
industry.
You have to just put your foot in the fucking door. That's it. I couldn't do it now. I tried to go back to it years ago, and I didn't like their pitch scheme.
But why can't you apply the same principles? You can still apply the same principles.
I feel like I am.
Yeah.
When I get the chance. If I push enough, I get the opportunity, and then I close the fucking door.
Do you guys know any older framers that are going through the same shit?
Yep.
Like, how old are they? 50s?
50s, yeah.
Mid 40s.
And what are they saying?
It's tough. Union guy.
Oh, they're union guys. They got double edge.
And they're asking me, you know, hey, how did you quote this? What would you think about this? Which is kind of nice. And I'm open to give, you know,
I mean,
advice.
Wouldn't it make sense? Like, I don't know if this would work. I've never heard of anybody doing this, but wouldn't it make sense if 4 or 5 of you guys banded together as one crew and just sold yourselves as a service to people? Like, we're the best of the best in this area. We want to do your job, and you guys all take a smaller piece of the pie, and you still get work. Wouldn't that make sense to do now?
If you got 100 jobs.
Mm-hmm. Because you're saying that you're bidding against each other right now. What if you just ended up bidding together?
That doesn't happen often, but it has happened.
No, it's not like every job, but it's more of like a, hey, I guess you and I quoted the same job, haha.
We don't know until we talk about it.
But
we're like, oh, is that same job?
I'm wondering if a client would actually be more interested in hiring this group of people. Like, listen, man, the cop or the Indian or the construction worker or whoever from the village people, on their own, they're nothing, but together they're the village people, right?
Right.
I'm not saying you're a bunch of gay framers or something like that. I'm just saying that.
Settle down.
I'm just saying, if you band it together, right? It's like, okay, and sit down honestly and go, listen, what the fuck did you try? Well, what did you try? This is what I tried. Okay, well, that worked, but and band it together and sold that on the Facebook group.
It's doable.
Introducing the new framers of fucking Allison. Here you go.
It's doable. And I mean, and it's...
would it work? I don't know. I don't know if it would work.
Right.
I think it's a white people thing, to be honest.
What do you mean by a white people thing?
Well, even how we live, we're separate. We like to be our own separate.
But then band together with a bunch of white people.
No, I don't mean it like that.
The village people was all white except for one guy. He was black.
Like that. I mean,
was he the cop?
If you look at
he was
like
the cop, the black guy was the cop.
I don't even know what the colors they were.
YMCA.
If you look, like, if I look in my subdivision, you know, other people, other races and stuff, they all live together in one fucking house. Like, say 10 people.
Yeah.
Which is smarter because they all put their money together. They all have this big house. And then at some point they break off into another house. And then, you know, the next thing you know, they got 10 houses and they all own it. It's a great idea. That's why I'm saying it's like a white person thing where we're like, oh, what's mine is mine. I'm not fucking sharing. That's all I mean about that. Let's. You know,
I think it would work.
Let's be clear on that.
I think it would work.
What, banding together?
Listen, I don't see a robe and I don't see a hood. I get it. I understand that. That's not what you're talking about, right?
This is how they work.
But
and
you know what, though? Like, you telling me that the immigrants of today are not doing that?
That's what I am saying.
I know. So then why aren't you guys doing that?
I don't know.
It works for them.
That's what I'm saying. It's like a white people problem. We're like fucking stubborn.
So then get rid of that ego and shit and sit down and don't be afraid to go, listen, this is what I did and it worked. What did you do that worked?
Well, one ego at a time.
Choose your 4 fucking egos. Make a fucking boy band of framing right now and figure out, everyone's going to get lead vocals on different tracks.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it could fucking work.
It could.
Because right now, if you got nothing coming in for 4 people, nothing coming in, versus one thing coming in for 4 people, that's still 25% of profit that's going to one person. That's better than...
Yeah, instead of nothing. If I do got shit coming in.
I'm just saying, I like, even earlier in the show, I think a lot of people were partnering. Like Avis, he was partnering with an electrician and his plumber. He was like, listen, they're always asking me, who would you recommend? Why don't we just be together?
That makes sense if you're all a bunch of different trades. I can see that working as like a full one package, the Walmart of fucking construction. You know, like, hey, we can come in and do literally everything. Which is a GC, no?
Yeah, that's...
Once you get your squad together, then you just... That's why I love the GC. Because I can get into a
framers,
GC.
Though. You guys are framers. You want to frame. So you guys are taking wood and cutting it and shaping it. Yeah. That's what you guys do.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying there's more of you guys that do the exact same thing in the same area, the same circumference or whatever. And you can do it together to get more work. Yeah, what if you could be a powerhouse? You also, the one thing that I haven't told you guys, and I don't know if you guys know this, now is the time to grow. Everyone's first thought is to think, holy fuck, this is going to be rough. I got to batten down the hashes. I'm going to lose fucking money. I got to start. Now is the time. Think about any big business or any business in general that's done really well. It's always done in a downturn economy. That includes construction and the trades. You just have to figure out how to do it. So I'm saying if you can create a boy band, I'm just saying if that's the case, I'm just making a suggestion. It could fucking work. You go door knocking, you drop off an album fucking cover. Literally, I'm just fucking around here.
Can you play bass or no?
What?
Can you play bass or no?
No, I'm not musically inclined. But if you created an album cover and you go, here's a new crew in town here, guys. We're the 4 best framers in town here. You know, between the 4 of us, we got 60 years of experience. We're solid guys, community people, family people. One's dating, one's getting married, one's been married several years, one's whatever, right? You start making it personal and connecting. It could fucking work.
Sure.
I'm just saying it could.
That's why I want to get into the townships and the communities, like I was saying, King City and wherever. It doesn't matter where it is. Barrie, fucking, you get in there, you get with the people, the right people, the people that have all the...
You're off your mark.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you got a fucking mark. Hey, watch the arrow, man.
My bad.
Because when I'm doing the fucking clips and I'm cutting you guys together, I got to be in the center. I don't need you to be like fucking over here now.
My bad.
He wants us to be, you know.
Because you got to get the information out there. Listen, I'm just making fucking suggestions based off of having conversations with people with gray hair.
Well, I don't have any fucking hair.
Well, a lot of us I hang out with have gray hair, and we all fucking shoot the shit. Right?
I know.
And we all talk about what the young generation needs to kind of pay attention to.
Yeah.
Whether you guys do it or not, that's on you. That's no longer on us.
Making lemonade out of lemons.
There's work there. There's clients there that still want to pay for work, good quality work. Listen,
we're finding it. It's there.
It's there. But just don't be too desperate. So the second rule without the ego shit is don't be too desperate to take any job, because if you still got a bad feeling about this client going to fuck you over, maybe question whether or not to do this job. Don't be that desperate. Because if they fuck you over, that's even worse now. Now you've done work and now you got fucked over and now you made no money. You worked, right?
I look at it like a good time also for me. Like if I got the work, I know I can get a lot of help right now.
You could.
Which benefits me more. Because if I have the work, I can get the jobs done. There's a lot of guys that are good, like solid, you know. There's a lot of good framers. Like
And they're not working right now.
So they can work.
I'm pretty sure they would want to band together.
Yeah.
Despite the white guy thing.
They live in the same house?
Yeah, let's do it. Same dog, same house.
That's it.
Would they get along? Have they met each other?
No, but she would. She's just a little fiery.
My boy's still intact.
Oh, still full throttle?
Oh, yeah. He's firing on all cylinders.
She just got fixed.
Oh, so that's fine. Yeah. You won't notice then. He'll just sniff her going, something's missing.
She might get a little fiery.
She got to be shorter than him, though.
Oh, yeah. She's 100% only 40.
Shorter. She probably walks underneath him.
She's only 49 pounds.
Holy shit. What's he up to now?
He's right around 80.
That's still small.
He's small for his breed.
Yeah, that's still small.
She can jump 9 feet, no problem. I seen her jump 6.
Like a fucking Malamute, man. Holy shit.
6 feet up a snow hill, no problem. So, yeah, that's what makes it.
They are agile. Diablo's like that, too.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
It's an intimidating little puppy. Year-old, you know.
They're smarter than fucking people, I say that much, man. And they never screw each other over.
Nope.
And they know that there's only 2 sexes in this fucking world.
I think we're all starting to figure that out too, no?
Not all of us.
They're banning it in fucking certain places and making it illegal. And let's go ahead with
What else you guys want to talk about? What did we cover everything or what? I don't think you offended anybody yet.
Not yet?
No.
I didn't offend anyone?
I don't think so. Maybe the white guy comment, but white guys don't get offended.
They would get that though.
They totally understand.
They know that we're all selfish fuckers and we want everything for ourselves.
Loners.
All right. Hurts the pocket a bit, apparently.
A loan, what is it? Like a loan.
But can you imagine having a family? Can you imagine having a family meeting where you're like, hey, listen, I'm looking for a new car. I'm just hoping maybe we could pitch together and get me a new car. Like, buddy, get a fucking job. I just can't see it.
It's not the same thing, though. We're all looking for work. Why don't we all just help each other look for work for all of us?
We're all greedy pricks, I guess.
Yeah, but then you get no work, and now what? You're all posting stuff to sell.
Yeah.
You at least be doing that as a group.
Posting the old throwbacks.
The corded shit.
Last year, this was fun.
Nobody's going to buy it, though. Nobody's got money to buy it. People, I don't pay attention, but are people still fucking buying new tools?
No, I should. I've been fixing my old ones. I just took 2 guns in a week ago there. Got them fixed up, ready to go.
What do you have? You have Hitachis? No.
Yeah, Hitachi, pass load, and I got the Metabo cordless, and all DeWalt, everything else. If it ain't DeWalt, it ain't right.
Why
Let's
not?
make that fucking clear.
You don't like DeWalt at all?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That's the only thing you like?
Yeah, don't give me a Milwaukee
But then
unless
why do
you're
you have
fucking
Hitachi?
electrician. Well, I'm talking.
Milwaukee's not a framer fucking tool. All right? Milwaukee's a plumbing HVAC tool.
I'm not going to get a DeWalt gun, though. We can also make that clear.
Pneumatic or battery?
Both.
No, the pneumatic one's pretty nasty.
That's right. Yeah. No,
We
you're
talked
right.
about this last time. That
Nas-
fucking isn't great. DeWalt air gun is killer.
It's off the same platform as the Bostage, no?
Probably.
I think it
fucking
is.
bangs nails like unbelievable.
But the batteries, no, man.
No,
No,
not
the
DeWalt.
battery DeWalts are piss.
I'll leave those at the store.
Yeah. The new one they just come out with apparently is good. Haven't got my hands on it, but
The Metabo one is dope, I think.
Does Milwaukee's got a battery framing nailer, right?
yeah, they
about
also
eight.
just come out with a.
But it weighs like a
About
fucking
800 pounds,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous heavy, man.
They got enough carpal tunnel going on.
Once that new pass load hits our local stores, I'll get on that.
What, battery?
Yeah.
With no cell?
No, it still has the cell,
See,
but
I'm
it,
sick of that.
it
But
bump
why do you
fires.
need that?
It bump fires.
So does this one.
No, it doesn't.
You did it.
No, I did not.
Bang, 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 bang. It works
doesn't
good.
bump fire. Fuck.
Battery, no cell.
No, it still has the fuel cell. The new-
Pass load one, yeah.
So what's the battery do?
it powers a fan.
Fucking the pass load. I have the old XR or whatever one. Loved it. Was sick of buying fuel cells at 20 a pop.
It powers the fan to what? Cool down the cell? What's the fan do?
Fuck, I don't know, but it has full. It's got a turbine in there. Swear to God.
The fucking Metabo one bumps.
I'm
It does, but you-
I'm confused.
frame
What's
a
it
whole
cost?
wall.
1,000?
Sorry.
Close.
What's it cost? 1,000?
7 probably.
Right, yeah, it's probably just south of that. But it doesn't bump fire. That's the one thing it's lacking. I don't know. Mine doesn't.
You used mine.
Not yours.
No?
No. My pass load.
Oh, I'm talking about the Metabo
Oh,
one.
fuck me.
Because
No.
you took yours back and then you seen mine and you're like, oh shit, I must have just had a defected one.
No, the pass load doesn't bump.
Oh, mine did. Hammer down, bud. Bang, bang, bang.
Just want to hold the trigger and fucking get
Yeah.
it. Mine doesn't.
Nothing in our trade is slow. You can't. Nothing can be slow.
I come
No,
from a
it's
company
speed,
where they pull
efficiency.
the fucking safety springs off pass loads.
That's death trap.
Attention aspiring tradespeople and entrepreneurs. Looking to break into the skilled trades or start your own home service business? Meet Trade Links Consulting, your go-to partner for success. At Trade Links Consulting, they're passionate about helping you find the right trade, build your business, and mentor the next generation. Whether you're exploring your options or ready to take the plunge, they offer tailored career consulting and startup guidance to get you on the right track. Visit them at www.tradelinkconsulting.ca today and book your personalized strategy session. Your future in the skilled trade starts here. This message is proudly supported by the Construction Life.
That's how the
Just shoot
rookies
faster.
get.
See the video of the framer where there was a drone over the job site and then he took his gun, he shot, and he landed right in the fucking frame, cracked the lens.
Oh yeah.
Really?
And I was like, that was pretty fucking
That's
cool.
nice.
And then I was talking to a safety guy and I was like, yeah, you could totally do that. You could pull it back and take off the safety element and shoot. I go, we used to do it on the job site all the time. Just shoot straight up in the air. Whoever runs last wins, right? And he goes, what do you mean? You can't say you do that. And I was like, no, I never did that.
I like the staplers for that. The
Shooting? Yeah, you can
Crown
do that.
staplers,
Yeah,
they
of course
just-
you can. Makita does that. You can do it on theirs. You just pull it back. Yeah, for sure.
great gun.
Fucking Max makes a deadly stapler. You can't get them anymore.
Max?
Max.
Who's Max?
Like Max Framer, whatever that is.
They're red and gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On eBay, you could
Am I
probably
that
get one.
fucking old? I don't even know who the fuck Max is. Where
No,
are they
it's
at?
old.
They
It's
just
old.
come out with that new high output coil nailer. I don't know if you've seen that.
Isn't it called a super framer? Max framing. The red.
You should get your lawyer on that then.
I haven't trademarked that yet.
Fucking deadly. With that stapler, you can just hold the trigger and drag it across a sheet.
I had to unfollow a guy. He's a Finnish carpenter because he was posting all these stupid fucking videos of all these new tools that he was buying. And I was trying to explain to him, stop buying fucking tools. Start focusing on getting work, right?
He got upset?
He got upset at me. And then he's like, why don't you just unfollow me? And I was like, unfollow.
Done. Easy.
Wow.
Now he's going around going, Manny unfollowed me now. And I'm like,
you told me to. What the fuck? That was a
movie. Sometimes it fucking moves.
Yeah. That was a bad
that's why
play
I kept
on his
shifting
part.
over there.
Just take the bottom part of it. Take the bottom part and move it to the left or to the right of you.
Oh, I got you.
Oh, yeah, whatever. It should
fucking
be fine.
framers,
Bam.
man.
There we go. If it doesn't have a hanger on it, you won't fucking know what to do with it, huh?
Some people's kids.
What else? That's it. You guys I got to do. I'll do the new questions with you guys.
Oh, you got new questions?
I got a few. Half of them are new questions. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
But is there anything else you want to talk about? Because honestly, I don't think you guys offended anybody, man. I want you guys to offend somebody.
Fuck Trudeau.
I was saying it before Carney came in. I go get the fuck Carney flags going because that's going to happen. I already knew he was going to get unelected.
Why don't you get up in there?
No.
You can make a difference, maybe, no?
No, I don't want my car to explode.
Well, his hasn't fucking exploded.
Because he's got detail protecting him. There's no detail protecting Manny.
True. A lot of tradesmen, no?
Yeah, there you go.
But by the time you guys get to the site, I'm going to be already white chocolate outline. You know what I'm saying? Gone. So he has detail everywhere he goes, man. He probably has detail going to the bathroom holding his fucking dick. You know what I mean?
Must be
nice. It's taxpayer dollar detailed.
Let's get some of them powerful paychecks.
What are those?
Yeah, what the fuck?
What do you mean, the laundered money?
That's what Pierre says. We're going to get some powerful paychecks. Axe the tax. That's his thing, no?
Fucking such a talker. He's just talks.
Sounds good to me.
Trump fucking acts.
Yeah, I can't really say this fucking trade shit. I don't know what his plan is. I think he's trying to force us to be them. Like,
he's not trying to force them.
The liberals will make us them anyways, no?
He wants the liberals out. He's doing this to kick the liberals out. He's doing this to force an election.
He
does not want to deal with the liberals.
I like pretty much all the shit he's done, and that's like you said. He does. He doesn't just talk. He does.
He's always done that,
which is nice to see.
If he said he was going to grab a pussy, he grabbed the fucking pussy.
Man of his word, I guess.
Can't take that from him.
His wife still defends him. You know, his third wife, fourth wife, third wife.
He's making America great again. He's doing for them. Why don't we have someone to do for us?
Look at this, eh?
Healthy again, yeah.
They started following me, and I support them. And I was like, yeah. So they sent me some stickers and coasters and shit like that.
Oh, are these stickers for us?
They're stickers. You can steal some stickers. I got all kinds of stickers here and shit like that. You guys can have some fucking swag and shit.
Oh, right on.
You had some Aguadent there as well, so you're fine to drive now. I think I should have a breathalyzer now on the side. Should we do another?
There you go.
Another one going.
Get another one going.
Probably take this guy for lunch after we get a beer or something.
Yeah. Yeah, like, do you guys feel better, or you guys still fucking? I know the uncertainty, dude. It's fucking hard, man. I'm not in the game anymore, but I feel your pain. Trust me, I feel your fucking pain.
I feel okay. I mean, it's just the quicker I get this guy on board, and I feel a little better. This guy's a machine. He's a machine.
So he's good to get him on site then.
I can vouch for that. This guy is great. He works. He hustles.
So give him the position.
He cares.
Give him the position on the album cover where he's got his the one knee down and he's pointing and looking at the boy band position, right? You can do that.
Yeah,
let's work out that.
Get him the
I swear.
Get him the. Oh no.
Well, you're gonna have to get used to all those tracks because you're getting married. Isn't that all the tracks that fucking pulled out?
I
all
got
the
a
New
list.
Kids on the Block and NSYNC tracks.
I don't know. I like the country, man. I got.
You got
a bit
a
of
country
list.
going on. So you have a lot of Beyonce then.
No, don't get me fucking started, man.
Jesus.
The fuck is that?
You know what that is? Is like, okay, how much do you want for that award?
Yeah.
What do you? Okay, all right, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Jay-Z, give me some of that money.
Can you donate? Yeah. Can you donate here?
Now they're peddling the kids, eh? I fucking can't stand seeing their kids, eh? How talented Blue Ivy is.
All of a sudden?
How talented. Oh, no, ever since she was born, she was talented.
Yeah.
Same with Kanye's kids and also Will Smith's kids. I'm like...
I don't deal with any of that shit.
I don't see it, but people send it to me, and I was like, really? This is what's fucking going on with these talentless
bunch of fucking blokes.
Well, look at Trudeau's fucking son.
If it ain't country, it ain't right.
Trudeau's son's a rapper.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, he's a rapper. He's suing a social media page because they did a story on how he was using taxpayer funds to fucking propel his career in rapping. And so then then they exposed that, and all of a sudden people started turning against his son, Xavier, professor. And all of a sudden he started losing followers, and now he's turned around and he's suing them. He's using taxpayer dollars to sue a fucking social media sharing news.
You see the news, you know what? And I'll take it back to when I was doing sales. I met a lot of fucking multimillionaires. And you know what? Not one of them ever did watch the news.
They don't.
Never watch the fucking news. Because it's fake news. It's just bullshit. It's all negative.
But also, this shit that you guys are going through right now and how the economy really sucks right now, this is like a blimp in the overall scheme of your entire construction career.
Yeah.
It is.
It's a warm up.
It's magnified right now because it's front and center.
Turns the boys to men, no? There's
another boy band, eh?
Fucking, yeah. Turns the boys to men. No pun intended. Right?
Who else was there? Oh, Color Me Bad. No, you guys are too young for Color Me Bad. I wanna sex you up.
I know that song. I think.
You know that song?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you'll hear them all at the wedding.
No, we won't.
Depends on the DJ you get.
It's gonna be me with a playlist.
It can't be you. You're gonna be busy doing other things,
You
man.
just plug it in and push play. I already got it lined up.
You'll be on an iPhone or something. You'll have like playlist on Spotify.
Get my dad to do it or something. Whatever. Do it on the farm.
That's
how we
fucking
get down
hilarious,
up there.
man. All right, share the information again.
I don't have it. You have it.
I have it somewhere. It's in the fucking doc, but I didn't write it down because this was a spur of the moment. You reached out to me and I was like, sure, come on. And then you're like, oh, I'll bring it in.
Because you fucking scared me.
About what?
I thought you were closing down shop soon. I wanted to get in and break the internet again like last time.
It's not this year.
Did you notice? Let me ask you.
It's next year for sure.
After we did this first one, did you notice an influx of framers come in after?
Of course, that always happens. I've had a comedian on, and I've had an influx of comedians, and then I had a union member on. Now I've had an influx of union members.
I thought it was awesome. I got multiple framers reach out to me and like on a brotherhood fucking thing, and it was awesome. Like, oh, I connected with this and this. It sounds awesome.
TCL is the construction Tinder.
That's fucking.
What this is.
But it's great. It's a great platform.
I know. When I announced that, I had other people reaching out. They're going, "What the fuck are you talking about? You're ending this." I was going, "Everything has a beginning, middle, and end." There's going to be end. I've had conversations with people about taking this shit over.
What's this big party you're having?
Oh, the 750.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exclusive. No, only people that have been here.
Yeah.
Love that.
They were the only ones going to be invited. But then I had some people, homeowners, reach out to me going, "Can we attend?" And I was like, "I haven't decided yet.
Let's get some of them in here."
I don't know if they want to be there.
What about you said something else about people are in a certain group, they don't have to pay or whatever?
Yeah, my TAP program.
What do I got to pay?
That's $1,000 a year, and I promote you guys on my show and on social media.
I know, but to come to your 750 or whatever.
I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. I'm trying to get brands to pay for this shit. If the brands will pay for the event, then I don't have to charge you guys anything.
Well, whatever. I'd like to come and be a part of that.
Oh, you'll get an invite.
Yeah,
you're more than welcome to come, right? So I'm going to invite everybody that's been on the show.
That's awesome. Where's it going to be? Here? Sick. That'll be fun, no?
I'm just trying to figure out the parking situation because it's going to be a lot of fucking pickup trucks.
Figure it out.
And a ProMaster.
No, yeah.
And a ProMaster.
See, I'll fit in nowhere.
No, there'll be a sign out there. I'll be like, no ProMasters.
Fuck it. I'll get an Uber. I'll probably need one after that.
Drive right into the fucking sign, man. No, I think it'd be worth it. And then I've got some old timers in there. I've already spoken to Jim Carrick, and I've spoken to Bob Peel, who was Brafasco, and also John LeBlanc, who I did the show out in Kingston on his boat. So these are all guys.
I've seen that one,
yeah. Jim's 70, Bob is 66, 67, John's 65. So I'm bringing the old timers in here because I want them to explain, listen, don't fucking worry. You'll get through this. This is how we did it. This is how we, and they've been through 3 bad ones, right? So I think it'll be a good conversation. We'll have no booze though. I can't have booze unless something like that.
We'll drink it before we come. It's all good.
I can't take the responsibility of fucking booze, right?
No,
I don't want the fucking responsibility.
I just think it's awesome. When I heard you were doing that, I'm like, fuck, I got to be a part of that somehow.
Yeah, you get invited. Trust me, man. I'm not going to ignore it. Well, no, there's the 1% of people that I'm going to fucking ignore, right? The fucks that I don't like.
I think this is fucking great. And I commend you on this shit, man. This is awesome. Man. You know,
it's been fun. I fucking like talking to you guys, man, and shooting the shit. And people have been telling me that I got a knack for it. I know how to do it really well.
Fuck it. Right? I really appreciate Manny Mondays, to be honest. Those are good days.
What should I talk about on Monday?
Us.
Yeah.
It'd be good.
Two framers from the boonies coming.
It's a double edge because I lost my 2 puppies. That's why I love talking to people with their puppies. But I'm not at the point in my life to get another puppy.
So my dad.
I lost 2 puppies within 6 months of each other. Right?
Fuck, terrible.
I can't do that right away. And that was 5 years ago.
Really?
5 years ago.
That was hard.
I don't doubt it. Fuck. That's your best friend,
fucking
right?
family member, right?
Yeah. Like, man's best friend.
Oh, shotgun rider. Yeah, man.
Bam.
You get there. Animals. You get there if you get there. If not,
if it happens one day, sure. I don't ever want, if I'm dating somebody, to bring home a surprise because that's not me, right?
Yeah.
One time I went on a birthday date. Like, I'm not a birthday date guy.
Yeah.
And she surprised me with the fucking cake thing in the restaurant. You know that whole fucking fiasco?
Yeah,
we were done the week after. Yeah. We were done.
Yeah, it's not needed.
Like, it was told. It was like, I don't want that shit. I don't like that shit.
I'll go to the keg and get the Billy Miner. Sure. They don't sing to you there. They just bring you a nice fucking piece
you remember, what was it? There was one restaurant, they would have the whole fucking clan come out and...
It's like fucking Montana's or something.
Was it Montana's? Yeah, it was like they put you in a wheelbarrow or something.
They put the fucking moose head.
No. Yeah. Don't do that, man. Don't do that. No, I don't want that.
Why are you centering me out? I want to feel good on my birthday.
Yeah.
I want to look like a fucking...
So we were done the week after.
I hear you.
Your construction business simplified. What's the hardest part of running your construction business? Keeping everything organized, right? Meet Jobtable, the simplest way to manage your employees, job quotes, and invoices all in one place. Forget the guesswork. Jobtable keeps your schedule crystal clear. Send professional quotes and get approvals faster. Automatically track payments so you never chase money again. Stop juggling 10 different tools and start using the one that works. Try Jobtable free at jobtable.com, the easiest tool for contractors who are ready to grow. All right, you guys don't want to share the information or I'm going to ask questions? Sure, go ahead. Wren
underscore
WREN.
WREN, the only way. Underscore contracting. That's my Instagram. 705-985-9736. Also spells Wren.
Why is the bird there?
Because it's a wren bird.
Oh.
And you know who builds the best houses? Birds.
I like that. I just noticed that.
If you Google, because my last name is spelt the way that the wren bird is spelled.
So that makes sense.
I put it all together. There's a bit of thought there.
So you like birds?
Well.
Yeah, you do.
Wren bird.
You do.
Just the one bird?
Yeah. I'm not a fucking bird guy. I don't watch birds or anything, but
there's nothing wrong with that.
It just made sense to me, you know? They build houses all the time. They build nests. It's
without permits.
It's the best way.
And they steal material.
Yeah. Also the best way.
They're like a typical GC.
Fuck it. Cheaper the better, no?
All right, sorry. IG, Wren Contracting?
Yeah, Wren underscore contracting.
Email?
Renergy, WRENNERGY.
So why is it Renergy?
Because it's like energy.
Now why not Chris at Wren Contracting?
Because I give a lot of Renergy out.
Oh, it's okay.
All Wren.
Renergy.
Wren this, Wren that, right?
I like that because so you'll just add the ERGY. Yeah. Renergy. I like that.
That's it.
That makes sense.
I try to make everything the same.
So is that 3 houses or 1 house?
It's looking like a couple houses. I see a few chimneys in there. Yeah. That I didn't look into.
But the bird is shitting in the one chimney.
I'm just noticing this now. Yes.
I'm just saying.
Bit of a shit there on the.
That pterodactyl bird on that house there is shitting in that chimney.
It's a giant bird.
It's a giant bird. That's why.
It stands out. I think it's good.
No, it's good. Cool.
Killer. Sandman Construction. IG is Sandman underscore construction. Email info@sandcon.ca. Website info or sandcon.ca. 705-333-5881.
I couldn't even read your fucking hat. What is that? Bear down?
Bear down.
What's bear down?
Buck and Bronco.
That means something else for me in the 80s.
Bear down. Yeah.
What is that? With a Bunky Bronco? What is that? A bar?
No, it's just a brand, like a Western brand.
We're fucking rednecks.
A lot of cowboys up by you guys?
Yeah.
Wannabes.
A lot of black cowboys?
No.
No, they're not well.
Asian
no,
cowboys?
No.
There gonna be any Punjabi cowboys up there?
Probably.
Punjabi cowboy. That's a fucking comedy routine.
They don't have to wear the fucking hard hat or the cowboy hat, just like they don't have to wear.
You gotta do like a carbon, like a cowboy turban hat.
Just a hole in the top so you can come through and be good.
Like
we can all be together, you know.
Old school tennis caps, is that what it is?
Oh
like,
yeah. I used to wear those as a kid, and then I got bald, and I thought it'd be weird.
Mind you about
too.
Yeah, no, it was
the
good.
nipple kids. Mind you, the one thing though is that Tiger Woods' fucking kid.
Charlie?
He's got skills, eh?
Yeah.
But I think he earned those skills. That's the difference, right?
Dad's a fucking goat. You can't touch
He had
Tiger.
a few little marital problems there for a little while. Well, not really marital problems. Gambling,
The old
hooker.
Leanne Rhymes style. Hey, the fucking Players Championship is on right now, and I'm missing it.
Are you?
The wife's got it recording, so it's all good.
So you're not missing it. It's being recorded.
All right.
Ready to do this?
Fire.
Do it.
A person you would trade places with for a day.
Ooh. Fuck. It's a good question. Donnie Trump.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
Donnie Trump.
That's a good one.
Be curious to see what he's like. Be nice to drive in the fucking beast, eh?
I wouldn't mind trading places with you for a day. I wouldn't mind asking some fucked up questions to some...
you can come here all the time and just fucking interview if you want. Sure.
That'd be all right, no?
I don't ask questions. I just pose fucking situations. That's it. Simple as that.
I like it.
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure?
Yeah, what's your guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty? Can you define that?
Is this a spelling bee now? Like a guilty pleasure. What do you do that's a guilty pleasure? What do you like doing? I don't know.
Golfing.
Golfing.
I gotta feel guilty about it. Sometimes it costs a lot of fucking money.
How many? You're only on one course, or how many courses you?
Whatever. I play all over.
Oh, you play all, or so you just go in for the? Yeah.
No membership yet, although I probably should. It's probably a little cheaper.
Are you good?
Not great. 15 handicap.
What'd
maybe?
you spend on your fucking clubs? Did you got a
I was
pack
looking
that's
at
made out of wood?
irons. I was looking at irons today. New ones.
Why don't you build a golf bag out of wood?
Yeah, let's carry that around.
Scaffold wheels on it.
Rollers, yeah.
Have a little sawdust fall off on the field.
DeWalt bag. Actually, they're a good sponsor.
Did they make a bag? That's loud, eh? Yellow. That'd be a loud.
They sponsor Jason Day. Actually.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
DeWalt
fuckers.
all over the hat.
DeWalt will
everywhere.
never sponsor this show because I don't speak highly about them. But
Jesus.
Wrong fucking wheelhouse, man. DeWalt only, no?
no, I'm talking to Ryobi.
Oh, the wife's brand.
What's the guilty pleasure?
Probably tool shopping, excessive tools. I don't know.
What is your least favorite tool?
Sawzall. Oh, what did I say last time?
said
Fucking
saw.
hard hat.
Hard hat.
Hard hat.
Hate the fucking hard hat.
Chin strap hard hats are going to be eventually one.
Shout
time.
out to private work.
Who's private work?
Any private job. I never wear a fucking hard hat there.
Yeah, MOL still shows up.
I won't be
Well,
there.
they're called MILTSD now.
You got that little Ontario sign on the white SUV. See you later.
3 men in a hot tub. The old Ontario Trillium logo looked like 3 men in a hot tub.
Oh,
Look it up. The older one.
No.
Savesy guy told me about that. It looks like 3 guys in a hot tub.
No fucking way.
Look it up. Sorry, what's yours?
Sawzall as well.
Sawzall too? Yeah, you guys are framers. Every framer says Sawzall.
Keep that in the car.
Biggest risk you ever took in the cruise with blades?
Working in the winter.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. What? Sorry?
Biggest risk you ever took
In general or in the
in general?
firing up on my own?
3-wheeling over fucking cliffs, no?
That too. Yeah, that was ballsy. But it makes a hell of a
Risk
story.
is going out on your own. I mean, that's a pretty big risk. Doing that, you know?
Best compliment you guys ever got?
I got told I had nice hair once.
That's a
You
good
got the what?
compliment.
Nice hair once.
I got told that too.
Yeah.
Biggest
By
compliment.
who? Jeff Bezos?
Yeah. One of my other bald eagles there, you know?
What is the best compliment you ever got? You could do the hair thing if you want. That's fine.
No, I don't know. Biggest compliment to me is being for especially for a client to say that they're comfortable. Like they're like, you know, like we're good. You can give me your word. we're comfy, all that. That means a lot to me.
It's good. Favorite beverage?
That now.
You like that?
No, Bud Light.
It's Bud Light.
100%.
Did you guys go anti-Bud Light during that fiasco?
Nope.
Fuck no.
Same beer.
Same beer.
Same shit.
But did they sell those cans with Idiot on the cover in Canada too? No, that was just America.
Yeah.
My buddy just got back from the States. He brought me some of the aluminum bottles, Bud Light.
Those are the 6.0 ones?
Fucking amazing.
We used to have those here.
Is it?
Yeah, they were 6.0 and you black out after about 6.
What never fails to make you guys laugh?
Working with him.
You guys always fucking around?
The fucking construction life, no?
There's a few jokes on this show.
I just meant in general. Getting out there, yeah. Like, we have a good time, man. If you can't have a good time, what's the fucking point?
That's half the battle, man.
Right?
Worst piece of advice you guys ever got?
Continue to work for someone else. Safer.
Go to school.
That's a good one, too.
What profession other than your own would you guys like to attempt one day?
I've always said if I wasn't in this industry, I'd be a welder.
It's connected.
Yeah.
Technically, you're framers. You have to deal with some steel one time, or you guys you're outsourcing somebody else.
We will put beams and posts and shit in, but we don't weld it.
You won't weld the point post with it? No?
Someone else doing that and paying for it.
Yeah, but those fucking guys show up, they charge their truck out at 160 an hour and fucking quick tack here and there. Steel I-beam, it gets covered up. Doesn't have to look good.
No, and they spray paint it too, right?
Yeah.
You have to by code. I think you have to spray paint it or else it rust, right?
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Can't have bare steel exposed.
Oh, what was the question?
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt one day?
Let's fucking, I wouldn't mind being a chef.
Bartender.
Culinary?
Sure, yeah. On a yacht.
I once, I did a job. My old business was hardcore rentals. And I did a job, and then all of a sudden I got I got the framer to weld "Are You Hardcore" on the beam over the garage, right? Mm-hmm. So I did that, and I was like, "Yeah, it's cool," because I was putting "Are You Hardcore" everywhere, right? On my van, it said "Are You Hardcore" and all this other shit, right? So all of a sudden, I had one guy leave a comment on the post going, "You realize you gotta paint that over now that you've welded right over the I-beam now. That's gonna fail one day."
What? Why is that gonna fail? You cut a line right through it, or
no? I just scarred it. Like it
what the fuck?
just
That's
carving
beauty.
out. That's all I was doing, right?
Like saying the paint's gonna fucking eat through the steel or something.
Favorite curse word?
Fuck.
Like that one too. That one's good.
Favorite vehicle? Any mode of transportation?
Well, we're not talking Teslas this round, are we?
If that's your favorite vehicle, that's your fucking favorite vehicle. It is not my favorite vehicle.
I'm Jeep.
2016 ProMaster City.
I know a guy that has one of those.
Oh, yours is a 2016?
Yeah.
That the first gen? No, second gen.
I think I'm not.
It's the new one that's ugly. No, the first gen.
It's the first fucking
The
Ram
whole
I've ever
family
owned.
tree is ugly. Yeah.
Actually, no. I owned a fucking Dodge Caravan.
You have a Dodge Caravan.
I used to. This was prior to this.
There's nothing wrong with Dodge Caravan. Is there wood paneling on the side?
No, she was all red at power. Everything, doors open, everything on their own. Got it for $4,000.
What year?
Sold it for $1,000.
What year?
2008. Classic.
4 headlights? No,
Oh, just that big square one.
the big square one. I
Fucking
remember.
exhaust leak, all
that's
the good
fine.
stuff.
All the jazz.
It's GM only though. It's GM.
Now?
If we're yeah.
But you're driving a Dodge.
Well, I have a GM truck.
Oh, you have the ProMaster and the truck.
Yeah.
Okay, I realize. But
Well, the wife drives it.
So what's your vehicle?
Of choice?
Yeah.
GM truck.
I saw the brand new Canyon right now.
I went and test drove the AT4 version
Canyon?
of that.
Okay, before you
Okay.
tell me what it's like, what's the price tag on it?
Not worth buying a mini truck. And there's no fucking room at all in it unless there's only 2 of you.
Is it 6 figures?
No.
No, it's like 60, 70.
The AT F4
Yeah, the
one?
nasty one. Yeah.
That's bullshit. It's got to be more than that.
No.
70 grand probably.
Really?
I'd say less, to be honest, yeah.
One I looked at was like 67 plus.
See the Jokers? There was somebody who sent me the Hummer EV bullshit thing.
What was that, 200K or something?
Yeah, but then all of a sudden the guy can't carry the payments anymore, so he's trying to get rid of it, and it's only worth something like 50 grand now. and he still owes 100 something plus.
Yeah. That's how as soon as you take it off the lot, you're fucked on any vehicle.
I got a fire guy coming on the show soon. He's specifically going to talk about handling EV fires and the dangers and the risks and everything associated with an EV fire.
Wow.
And I was like, yeah, come on down. I want to have this conversation.
That sounds like a good one. Tuning into that.
Last question. If heaven exists, what would you guys like to hear God say when you arrive at those pearly gates?
Welcome, you did good.
What's your square foot rate?
You ever see the Looney Tunes episode with Bugs Bunny and the Sheriff of Nottingham?
Potentially.
Look it up. Where he convinces the Sheriff of Nottingham to build a house on the rose garden of the king. So he's framing the whole fucking house. Like he's convinced him to do this. And it's just hilarious that he's the bunny convinced the Sheriff of Nottingham to build a house on the rose garden. And it's all framing. It's all stick framing rafters. And he's cutting all this other shit. It's a classic, man. Look it up on YouTube.
Sounds like a classic.
Electric.
Gentlemen, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you guys coming back, making the time. I know you're a little bit of a drive, eh?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fun.
How far of a drive was it?
Hour.
Buck and a bit, yeah.
It's not too bad. So what are you guys going to do now in lovely Oakville? Or you going to go to Core?
What's that?
Toronto Core.
No, we're getting
It'd
the
be a
fuck out of here,
shithole
man.
now. It's
North of 9.
So you're going to go, which way you go from here then?
401.
You'll grab...
What are we here? QEW?
QEW.
427.
You'll go north of 427.
Into Bolton there.
Stay on the 427 or go over... No, don't go to the 401 and... no.
Fuck it. If I was coming from downtown, I'd go that route. Because then I'd come from Cookstown into Alliston. But he's driving anyways.
Okay, let me know when the boy band launches, man. I'll endorse you guys and get you guys out there and let everybody know, right? So
thanks for having us,
keep
man.
Keep door knocking and shit. Listen, it's bad now. It's going to get better. It's going to get worse first, and then
keep on keeping on. No, that's what
all you got to
doing.
do. Simple as that, man.
Well,
Appreciate you having us. Don't stop yet, eh?
No, next year.
Couple years, 3, 4.
The funny thing is, though, the numbers are going down now.
What to watch?
No, the shows I have left to record.
So you have a number?
Yeah.
What is it?
Not telling anybody. I haven't told a single person.
You know it though.
I know it. Of course, I know it. I know exactly how many more shows I need to record.
Is it 950?
Nope.
Close?
Nope.
It's grand.
It's fucking 1250.
Nope.
Oh shit, he's gonna get her going.
Nope.
It's probably 750 and he's fucking just ending
No, it's not 750. It's not 750, man. It's more than 750.
I enjoy every morning, you know,
listening to what I have to
seeing
fucking say.
The snippets and all the everybody coming on. Like people love this shit.
The snippets are good. People are sharing some really good stuff.
And this shit. Last time I was on here was big for me, dude.
Was it?
Yeah, man.
You signing autographs now?
Well, I just mean like work wise and like marketing and like fuck.
It helped out.
Every time you like to replay, show our faces again, like just keep going with that.
I do that all the time. It's just I got a whole fucking library of so many of them. Every show gets about 20 clips. I can't post all 20 clips. All of a sudden, it's going to be the whole Wren show or the fucking whole Sandman show.
I don't
mind. Come in here and start your own show, man, if you want. Bring in your own fucking guests.
I'll leave that to the professionals.
I just make it up as I go, man. That's it. All right, we're out of here.